Hello and welcome to Tsugunohi, a whisper from the past. So this is actually going to be the last Tsugunohi game that's part of the main Tsugunohi software, I guess, because the other two that we have left to play, they're actually their own little app. So this is the last one that's part of the main game, I suppose. And so in this game, you play as a young girl who is forced to return to the countryside because of your, well, mother's work. And you kind of don't really have a choice because your mother's, she's a single mother, and so wherever she goes, you have to go. But, you know, you've been living in the city your entire life, and everything just feels kind of odd in the countryside. You have a strange grandmother, you have a grandfather who is supposed to be, quote-unquote, dead, and you also have a female student who, well, you don't know her, but she's there, weirdly enough. And so there's actually two endings to this game. I'll play through the first ending, and then after that we'll play through the second one, obviously, but I'll tell you how to get the second one after we're done the first playthrough. And so yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with Tsugunohi, a whisper from the past. What did I click? Oh, there we go. Why is it not capped? Oh, there we go. Be aware of a presence that shouldn't be there. Something may be watching you in your own house. Wonderful. I love that for you so much. Also, that's the first time I've had encoder overload for Tsugunohi. What's going on with my PC recently? There might be some driver issues with this. I'll have to take a look. Alright. The true horror isn't the countryside. It's whatever Nvidia is doing with my PC. God awful. That's what. Ah. Phew. I'm finally here. You sure about that? Okay. Guess I'll be staying with Grandma for a while. Oh boy. With Mom on a business trip, I don't have much choice. Oh, okay, so she's... Okay, I get it, okay. The description didn't mention that she was on business trip. This makes a lot more sense. What a bummer. Grandma's place is practically ancient. I actually quite like ancient places. They have their own sort of charm, so that's nice. I just don't know about this type of ancient. There is definitely a energy to ancient, where everything is decrepit. Hi, Gram. There you are, dear. I was just starting to worry. Thanks for having me. Also, this girl's drip, dude. Come on in. I don't like wearing caps. Having caps actually presses down my hair, and I don't like when my hair is pressed down because I gel it up. Grandma? It's like kind of, it's not really like spiked up, but it's like brushed off to the side. And if my gel is compromised, my hair becomes really sad. This way, dear. Okay, Granny. I just saw something by the window, but clearly that's normal. Right? You've gotten so big since I last saw you. Since I saw you last. Oh, the mirrors. I love it. Always with the mirrors. Like I was saying. Okay. When was that? Your grandfather's funeral. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, I love when there's a shape there. No word from your mother in years, and suddenly she needs my help. Oh, I love when there's a person sitting there. For good reason, it seems. That dear mother has not contacted you. This is our family's home, but she treats it like a hotel. You know. I think it might be a hotel for different kinds of guests. Being a single mother isn't easy. She should come home when she needs. tell her that, will you? Okay, sure. Well, actually, I'm not used to this type of... Well, I am used to old, because my parents' places were quite old as well. You're gonna introduce us? Let's have dinner. Who is that girl? I don't think that girl exists. I think she's just there. They're not gonna mention the girl. But chances are, I think that girl might be dead. Yeah, it's probably just a spirit. Hi, Mom. There's no service in Grandma's house, so I'm outside right now. Yeah, I just want to go home. Can you believe Grandma only has squatting toilets? I can believe it. Actually, you know what? Even my grandmother, who lived in Hong Kong, she didn't have squatting toilets. So yeah. Then again, Hong Kong, it's pretty rare that there's quote unquote Hong Kong countrysides. There's only like Hong Kong is so tiny that there's no such thing as, to my knowledge, there's no such thing as like a true Hong Kong countryside, because everywhere is there's people. So there has to be civilization. Huh? No, they were definitely the squatting kind. She got them redone into modern ones? I don't think so. Oh, dinner's ready. Girl, you're at the wrong place. I'll be right there. Okay, talk to you later, Mom. So that's a flip phone, which most of them didn't have cameras. Oh, a fish with arms. So I imagine that might be, well, I think there was a Japanese legend that with fish with arms. I don't remember, but there's also the Junji Ito legend of not Junji. Why did I say legend? The Junji Ito manga series called Gyo, which is fish with limbs, which I think was one of his weaker works. I think Junji is that. What's that little thing there? But I think Junji Ito has the same problem as Fujimoto. Junji Ito and Fujimoto. Fujimoto as in like the author of Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man. I'm just naming their most famous works. I'm in curry tonight. Come on in. So I think that they excel at having themes. They excel at having good ideas, but those ideas aren't necessarily meant to be dragged out. I don't think I'll ever get used to the smell. I think the smell is the smell of rotting meat, man. But they really excel at having those things, and so it works a lot better in smaller formats. It works a lot better in one shots and stuff like that. I think she's dead. She's definitely dead. Like, hey, it's time for dinner. Huh? Strange girl. Did you not question your grandma about the girl? Did you not go, hey grandma, there's this random girl that's sitting at the dinner table. Who is she? Ah, yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Yeah. I really don't think so. But oh, great. Wait, I think those two excel at having smaller formats, like one shots, versus serialized works. Y'all, there's zombies here. Welcome back, hun. Huh? Oh, I guess Grandpa's... What the heck? Girl, you are not thinking through. Girl, you went to his funeral. So what I'm currently guessing is that the mother was like, yeah, the mother was like, oh, that's great. The mother was like, yeah, no, she renovated to modern toilets, but no, it's squatting toilets now. So I wonder if she's time traveling back with every single day. I always loved the use of mirrors in this game. Always loved the use of mirrors. The thing with the mirrors is that it becomes sort of repetitive, even though I do like it. But yeah. Grandmother. Oh, she's so dead. Let's have dinner. Huh? Also, another fun fact, I actually can't eat curry in Japan. I can't eat curry in Japan, thank you, but I can't eat curry in Japan because a lot, or curry in general in Japan, they use peanut butter. Hey mom, it looks like grandpa's still alive. What are you talking about? I definitely saw him in the house. Girl, you are so dense. He's dead? Haha, real funny. You went to his funeral. Hey, calm down, I'm not trying to scare you. Dinner's ready. Oh, Grandma's calling, so I have to go. Also, why are you using that now? Oh, I guess you can't charge your phone, maybe? Oh, Antique Toy House. That's funny. That's from the previous game. Color TVs. I do like how there's little details that make this game, that make every iteration, every playthrough, like so much better. Oh, that's totally not creepy. Oh, the figure in the window, of course. No window cracks? Okay, well, yeah. But yeah, I do like how there's little subtle changes with every iteration, even though there's also big changes. So that's something I really appreciate in this game. But yeah, so peanut butter is used in curry in Japan. I made curry tonight. Again? Come on in. Oh, okay, I see. The robe in the back. So the thing with curry is that, the thing with peanut butter rather, is are you not gonna talk to the girl? This is the worst ASMR ever. Huh? Strange girl. I love the soundtrack change. But yes. So the reason why they use peanut butter is because there's inherently a source of sweetness to it. It's also Stop trying to do ASMR while I'm explaining why I can't eat curry, or why there's peanut butter in curry in Japan. There's inherently a source of sweetness to the peanut butter. It's also extremely fatty, so it'll help with the emulsification of the curry and all that stuff. Shut the baloney up! Oh my god. Sorry, that was a bit. I'm fine with that. It's just kind of, okay. It is fine if it's like, I do like it occasionally, but like 3 times in a row is a lot. I can do that noise too. But, so it's fatty, there's inherently a sort of sugariness to it, and yeah, it helps thicken up the general curry. The problem with that is I'm allergic to peanuts, so I will die. And yeah, that's why I can't eat curry in Japan. Which is also a problem when it comes to a Hokkaido miso ramen. My god. So much like the curry. If you say that sentence, all right, that's it. That's right. I'm flipping the bucket upside down. Hey, Grandma, tell you're a freak to stay in that bucket. Let's have dinner. Say it one more. Say it one more time. I swear. I swear. If this girl stays in the house, after that. Huh. Hey Mom, can you come pick me up already? Of course, the Potts sub. I love it. I wasn't lying about seeing Grandpa yesterday. There's a strange girl here too. I just want to go home. Yeah, there's a girl at Grandma's house. She looks about my age. I don't know. No, I don't talk to her. You didn't ask Grandma about her? What do you mean she shouldn't be here? It's time for dinner. Oh my god. I have to go. This girl, huh? No one's here. I swear to God, man, they're not giving us answers. I'm so tilted. So I'm trying to read this, but it says TV. Oh, TV sets. So we are going back in time, because originally it says color TVs. So now it says TV sets because they're not color anymore; they're black and white. Hence why everything is also black and white here. So, yeah, it's a nice detail. Mailbox. T-sop. Obviously that's stop, but wait. Post. Never mind. I'm dumb. Girl, I'm gonna slam these shrine doors on your face. Try me. Try me. Hey, grandmother. I made your favorite curry. Hurry up before it gets cold. So my current theory is that this girl is the mother's sister who's dead. That's my current theory. Maybe it was Mom's favorite. No. Of course the cave has something. A cave creature. Ooh. A hairy situation, if you will. Girl, if you're gonna die, at least die in drip. Don't take off the cap. Hey, grandmother. Come on, follow mommy. Mommy? Yeah, okay. I called it. I called it. Remember how you always said you could see things? I never said that, girl. Fun. You used to tell me there are strange people in the house. I never said any of that. Hey, Grandpa's being weird, but I couldn't see anything, so I didn't believe you. Grandpa's... Once you got a job, you just got up and left us all behind. Oh no, so that was... Oh. Okay. I hope you can forgive me. So, yeah, usually if you have the quote-unquote sight, it is genetic. Legend says, apparently. I don't. I think I'm... Huh? Is Grandma mistaking me for Mom? I don't... What could she mean by Mom could see things? This girl is so dense. Oh my god. Girl... I don't... See, that's the thing about these stories as well, is I feel like they deliberately dumped her down so badly that it's frustrating to a degree. That's like, why is our protagonist this stupid? Is she not gonna question Grandma about, like, a random girl being in the house? Like, if you sit down at a dinner table, you're gonna be like, oh hey Grandma, who's this? Like, can you introduce us? That'll be it. But it makes it, the fact that it skips the next day implies that they ate together and they never spoke about the random girl. And it's like, what the heck? You're kidding me. Yeah, the only sort of explicit supernatural occurrence, and I've told the story before, is well, actually I have two. So one time, after I did my Air Cadet survival, I put my flashlight on a dresser. In the middle of the night, that flashlight just turned on for no apparent reason. It just boop, and I was like, oh, I'm going to cry. Because first off, flashlights do not do that. It's one of those clicky flashlights, so you press a button and then it turns on. It's not those rotating ones or motion ones. It's old-fashioned, so it's like that. The other time, it was in the bathroom. I was just doing whatever, and then in the stall next to mine. So this was when I was a bit younger, a lot younger. I was with my sister at that point. So we were in, well, I was in the female bathrooms because, I was a kid. I couldn't necessarily go off on my own. So I was in the girls' bathroom rather. And so, yeah, we were just using the stalls. And then from the stall next to ours, oh, just to clarify, we were taking turns. We weren't in the same stall, like, bunched up, just to clarify, just so it's not like, you get the point, I'm making this worse, but. And then from the stall next to ours, we just heard a laugh. It was a very distinct, something along those lines. Both me and my sister, we looked at each other and we're like, what the hell? And so we checked the stall next to it. So there were only two stalls. We checked the other stall. No one. There's bloody no one. And we're like, yeah, let's just go. So like, if I imagined it, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. But like, the fact that someone else heard it means, that was pretty messed up. And to my knowledge, it couldn't have been the men's bathrooms, because the men's bathrooms were not like that close by. So yeah, so that's my two quote-unquote supernatural experiences. I'm sure there might have been a logical explanation. First one, electronics are weird. Second one, maybe, I don't know, the vents carried a laughter. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't remember if there were vents, but yeah. No, I can't see you. Literally. But nowadays, I don't really have any experiences with that sort of thing. Yo, they committed mitosis. That's never scary. I don't know why they keep repeating that. It's not scary, dude. It's really not. They fall sideways, like as stiff as a plank. It's like, it's not scary. Yellow. Flash. Let's have dinner. Sure. Girl, your survival instincts are non-existent. I hope you know that. Oh, I love the mold. Oh, I love the noir film aesthetic. I like that. Now my question is why is it inversed? Because they never really do that sort of thing. They never really have that inversed unless mirrors are specifically involved. Hey mom, please come pick me up. I really want to go home, but there aren't any buses. Please, I promise not to be a brat anymore. What? You came by yesterday? What do you mean Grandma's house was gone? I've been at the house this whole time. Please, come pick me up. Uh-huh. What was I doing again? I have to go back to the house. No, you don't. I guess this overrides common sense. Oh, now time is frozen. Grandpa, you look stoned. Are you okay? Food ration station. Oh, now it's World War II. Oh. It is time travel. Thought so. 1945. Do with less so they'll have enough. That's in reference to the soldiers. Okay. I can't really read that. My God. Say it. Okay, so that's reversed as well. Okay. I love the frozen insects. That's such a cool aesthetic. We got our rations today. Let's eat. What did she say? Yeah, that's not scary. You can see me, can't you? Dragging a PNG across the screen is not scary. Is Grandma laughing? She sounds kind of strange. A reverse laugh, I assume? Yeah, that'll do it. Nah, nonsense. Oh, that's cool. I love the warped wood. That's a really cool texture. Yeah. Or rather, it's not warped wood. It's like hair-esque things. So that's kind of cool. Grandpa, you're alive? I missed you, honey. Eek? Sure, okay. I hope that my next supernatural occurrence, if I have one, is not gonna be me. It's not gonna be involving me getting turned into a stone statue and getting dragged down to the pits of hell. So I would rather that not happen, but you know, it'll be a rather compelling case. Welcome home. I'm not sure how welcomed I feel. I don't feel very welcomed. Come on, guys. You can do better. That's always my issue with Tsugunohi games, is that they toss a whole bunch of crap at you near the end. It's like, it's not scary. Like, I like the build-up. That to me is probably the strongest. That to me is the strongest part of the Tsugunohi series, the build-up. You see a mundane situation getting twisted bit by bit by bit, and that is such a good, like, there you are. Yeah, well, fight me. Like, that is such a good, like, way to frame a horror situation. It's so cool. Hey, don't talk to her. Where did Grandma and Grandpa go? I think that is her. That is Grandma. They were sucked into the past. Ah. Uh-huh. What did you say? Oh man. I don't want to be turned into stone too. Oh please. Please. Mm-hmm. I have a toothbrush if you need it. Okay. Sure, no toothbrush. My bad. My bad, girl. Is everything stone now? Well, yeah, one thing I really like about the Tsugunohi series is that, I'm repeating this because the credits are growing, but is that their ability to slowly warp things day by day by day. And it's the same thing, but it's those subtle little changes that make it really, really interesting. But then they tend to sort of mistake jump scares for actual scares, and it doesn't match up with the atmospheric horror that they presented beforehand, right? So when that build-up happens, it's all atmospheric. It's all very subtle changes. There's occasionally things that pop up in the background, but that build-up is so good. And it's like that for every game, but the moment that hits the final day, they just toss a bunch of crap at you, and it doesn't make it scary because you lose all of that atmospheric nature to it. It's not like a slight burn now. It's not something that festers. It's something that's just, they just throw a bunch of crap at you, and it's like, yeah, I've kind of seen this before, and it's just not that great. This one still has that same problem. A couple of their games did a lot better. But this one, this final day, I didn't like it too much. I do like the whispers. So notice how it inverts back, and then there's a clock, and then everything's in color again. So that is related to ending 2. The second ending, which we can get the second ending. You've been sucked into the past. So the second ending is you play through the game a second time. That's basically how you get the second ending. So yeah. So it's not going to be as technical as the I'm always watching you. So it's not going to be as technical as the other Tsugunohi games, because some of the other Tsugunohi games actually require a bit of finesse to get the additional scenes. But this one, you just have to play a second time. Don't yell at me while I'm explaining things. God, so rude. Unbelievable. But that's essentially what you have to do. So, yeah. Which I do like that it's a lot simpler this time. Because the other time with the supermarket, I had to manually set my PC time to 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Something along those lines. Oh, that's sick. That's really clever. That's really clever. It's you're replaying tapes from the past. That's clever. That's nice. And then you can see in the screen, her face is always there. Wow, okay. That's sick. That's actually sick. That's actually really cool. See, like, they really excel at doing details. And if they concentrate on those details and how they change with the days of the game, like, it is phenomenal. Like, their ability to understand, to change things suddenly is very, very good. But they don't understand that jump scares don't make good scares. Okay. Yep. Come on in. I wonder, are we currently the schoolgirl? What the hell was that? Are we currently the schoolgirl watching into the past or into the future? And that's how we slowly drag them in. Because I wonder if the girl that we see on screen, like faintly, is actually our reflection. So that's her peering in. The other possibility is that this is the mother reviewing footage to try and find her daughter. But I'm leaning more towards the fact that this is the schoolgirl peering into the future to drag them back into the past. But yeah. Right, because we can see her face there. So it's clearly a reflection. Right. Grandma? Alright. So we still see that. How many scenes are going to change? Because this is another ending. Right? It still doesn't answer who the schoolgirl is. Because my theory as to who she is that she's the grandma from the past when she first met Grandpa. But I don't know about that. Like, the fact that the girl didn't pick up at your grandfather's funeral is so bizarre. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like the protagonist is way too stupid in this instance. Like, I really do think that she's really dumb in this instance. The other time was that, she doesn't question anything. But the other time when it was the little girl with the dollhouse, right? First off, she's a little girl. Children are very, very easily manipulated, right? And the second thing is, clearly the dollhouse had some sort of influence on her anyways. But here she's just kind of dumb for the sake of being dumb. So I'm kind of bothered by that as well. So yeah. Let's have dinner. Who is that girl? Who's that girl? It's the murderer. No, I said the murderer. Well, I said the murderer because it was in reference to ProZD's skit with whatchamacallit. With Detective Pikachu. Okay. Right. Okay. So it's mostly gonna be the same game, it seems like. So I wonder what's going to change about it. Because we did get additional, this is an additional perspective, but I wonder. Right. Ice cream? I actually saw one of these in, when I was climbing, my god, why'd I forget? Oh right, I saw one of these shops are very, like, you'll see some of these shops when you're climbing Fushimi Inari Shrine, the mountain specifically. Some of them will be along of the mountain path, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed climbing that mountain. Well, it wasn't climbing, it's more hiking, walking up. But it was nice. Because certain parts of it would just be completely empty because no one wants to walk all the way up to a mountain, obviously. But me and one other friend did. It was quite nice. Oh? Are we gonna turn the camera on ourselves? Oh. Bulk? Okay. But yeah, it was worth it. It was nice. There is inherently a sort of spiritualness to it, to climbing the mountain when I did it. Not that it's like, obviously, because it is a spiritual place, but there is inherently sort of solemnness to it. It's a weird way to describe it, but there's a vibe to it. The only time that you talk to this girl, and you don't question why she's there. It's for dinner. Yeah, even she's laughing at you, because that was so dumb of you to do, girl. I wonder if she didn't react to this. Would she have been sucked into the past? If she didn't go talking with the girl, would she have been sucked into the past? Because she deliberately spoke to her, which meant that she could see her. Right? So I wonder if the sight is what caught the girl's attention. For the protagonist. It's a very interesting little questions here and there. Not yet. Right. So it's the next day that she's gonna start popping up from everywhere. Which is fine, I suppose. Grandmother. Let's have dinner. Yippee. I love dying to peanut allergy. Yeah, poison me more. Why is my body so weak to everything? Interesting. Is our TV getting modernized now? It does seem like the TV is getting modernized. Okay. And then from the background we see Grandpa over there. Right. Well, obviously it's a video. I guess the moment that she stepped in, the moment she stepped into town, she was already under the thing's influence. But the fact that she still didn't question it, I think was really weird. Huh. I don't know. Why? Curry tonight, curry again, yep. So I wonder why she's repeating curry though. Because they're clearly not repeating the same day. It's specifically, they're going back in time, so it's not a repeat. So I wonder why it's always the same dish. I'm wondering about that. Why curry? Because it's not a time loop. That's not what this is. Oh my god, not again. Girl. I wonder if her apparition is getting clearer with every iteration. Because it does seem like you can actually see her a lot better this time. Oh, I see. She's manifesting. The girl is manifesting on our screen. Before, the girl was manifesting for our protagonist, but now she's manifesting for our screen. She is coming for us. She is coming to drag us into the past. Which is why she's slowly becoming clearer and clearer and clearer on our end. If I'm not mistaken. It's probably that. Stop me again, I swear. Because the annoying thing about also another complaint for the Tsugunohi series is that they stop your character every time there's like a quote unquote scare. So I can't really do much. Girl, get your hair out of the curry. I don't want no hair in my curry. Unbelievable. Absolute audacity. Oh no, it's going back in time. It's not going forward in time. I lied. Cause the other day it was red. It was red TV. So I was like, is this advancing? God, I love that aesthetic. It's so cool. Yeah, okay. She's looks. So obviously that's... Yeah, okay, she's become clearer on our end. And it's getting closer to us. So... we're the next victims. I have to go like Zoink Scoob. Huh, no one's here. You don't say, Is that the final day? No, it's not the final day. There's one more after this. But yeah, she's pretty clear on our end now. So... I can't believe I struggled to read TV sets so badly before. Like, if you notice, the like back when I first passed through the section, I paused there for a long time. I was like, what does it say? And I was like, oh, TV sets. I can read, I swear. But yeah. Okay. Generally the same structure. So that's quite cool, I suppose. I made your favorite curry. Hurry up before it gets cold. I don't know about that, grandmother. Why does she make curry every night? That's what I'm asking. Even if it was like across time, it still doesn't make sense. Was it Mom's favorite? I don't know if it was Mom's favorite. I feel like that would have been the detail that I remembered. As a mother's daughter, you know. Because I remember a couple things about my mom. She doesn't like the apples that are too mushy. She likes crisp apples. She doesn't like bananas. She also doesn't really like Asian pears sometimes, because Asian pears are kind of like not sweet sometimes. So yeah. What else? She doesn't like to eat meats that's been left overnight, even though it's been put in the fridge, because there's like apparently a stronger meat scent to it. Like she'll eat freshly cooked meat, right? That's fine. But like the day after it's been cooked, she won't touch that. What else? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember things about my mother. It's important. What else? Any fruit related things? Vegetable related things? Nothing in particular that comes to mind besides those things. Shh. You're distracting me. Shh. I'm trying to think. What other things? Oh my god, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything else, to be honest. Yeah, like that scare was that scare was stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It's not scary. But yeah. Yeah. Yes. Let's have dinner. Okay, I'm gonna be dinner. Yay. I'm gonna be devoured by time itself. Don't you just love it? And then our final iteration. Mold. Is it gonna flip this time? That's my question. It is gonna flip. Interesting. But why? Jump scare? Oh no. Oh, now it's a projector film. A silent film. Oh, that's sick. That's really sick. Love that. I love the aesthetic of this. I love it. Huh? I love this aesthetic. Sick. I really do. I really want to do a project in this style. But also, I don't think any of my projects require this sort of aesthetic. So yeah. Like, as much as I like this aesthetic, I also have to take into consideration like what nothing would fit this. And in most cases, I don't think anything really fits this aesthetic. Very specific aesthetic as well. So, yeah. So clearly this is the ghost, the spirit trying to get to us. Trying to get to us as the player. But why? How? Well, you know, spirits. You can never understand them. It do be like that sometimes, so yeah. I still have no idea who she is. I guess sometimes you don't really need to know who they are, so yeah. I'm sure. There's Grandma Lock. I love the cutaways to text add so much to the atmosphere. It is so good. Like there's inherently something so surreal that it adds to, like, it adds a lot to the scene. Like, I know I'm complimenting this a lot, but damn, that's good, dude. That's good. That's a good aesthetic, dude. That's a very good aesthetic. Sorry. My echolalia is there, which is... Oh, grandmother. No. Why am I speaking like this now? Sorry. No, she got Medusa'd. So Medusa, as far as I know, is actually the only Gorgon who has the petrification ability. I think every other Gorgon, so Uriel and what was her other sister's name? Uriel and I don't remember her name. Uriel and yeah, Medusa. I think Uriel does not have the petrification ability. So only Medusa exclusively has it. Because it's not like the other Gorgon sisters are relevant in Greek mythology. Like, the only reason why Medusa is relevant is also because of Perseus, right? Perseus is the only reason why Medusa is popular. So yeah. No, well, look at you. Whisper again, I swear. Just try me. Alright. That's it. Throwing hands. Okay. There you are. Love it. There you are. Indeed, there I am. It is interesting. Hey, it's so sick. The only downside to the text cutaway is that it only works in a video format. So I would want to do this in a sort of design or art aspect. It wouldn't necessarily work all that well. It has to be in a moving format, which does dampen the experience or dampen my creative process. It's still the same ending though. I still die. Well, our protagonist still gets sucked into the past. Right? It's gonna be the same thing, I think. My, what pokeable eyes you have. You underestimate the reach of my fingers. I will stab your eyes. So, oh, there it is. There it is. There we are. There we are. What shall a brave hero do? Are they forever stuck? No, it's just the credits. Why is that ending too? Because that's the same thing then. Because what else could you have done besides walk away? Because clearly there's something else they can do in terms of what you can, like... Because this is still flipped, but why is it still flipped? There has to be like a different ending, right? 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 Or is that just the same thing? But with now the spirit is walking at us. Like, they just get baited into playing the same game, but with, like, filters on and cropped in. Like, I appreciate the added aesthetic, but... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Welcome home. Ah, so now we're stuck in the past. I don't know about that. The end. Ah. You don't get a happy ending, man. Oh, okay. So I am kinda disappointed that's basically the same game except with just a couple of filters on. Cause with the other one, with I'm trying to remember what it was. Let me find it. Was it chapter 3? Yes, okay. So with chapter 3, with episode 3, right, tiny decisions can affect the ending. So, like, not talking to certain people, that affected the ending. Whether you choose to walk backwards, that affected the ending. So that helped. And so you weren't necessarily playing, quote unquote, the same game because there were different outcomes. Here, it was the exact same outcome with a couple of added scenes and with filters throughout the entire game. Obviously, there is inherently a sort of change in context, but everything was too similar, I think, to the first playthrough, and so it was kind of hard for me to be sort of excited about this, I guess, because even for the previous one, which was the supermarket one, which I'm trying to find, the supermarket one, which was Supernatural Supermarket. That one you had to tinker around, and then you didn't even play through the same game. You just got an extra scene, which was great. But here you play through the same game with different filters. Obviously there's new context to it, like I mentioned, because now it's the spirit trying to reach you, the player, and then there's 2 additional scenes, but I don't think it was that worth it for 2 additional scenes to play through the entire game again. And I guess to some degree it makes sense because she's dragging you into it, and then it adds to the whole welcome home thing. But I don't know. Not much of it has changed enough for me to like that. And again, it still has a lot of the same problems that I generally have with the Tsugunohi series, which is, again, I love the build up, but then they just throw a bunch of jump scares, which is kind of disappointing. The protagonist this time was kind of dumb, which is like, okay, like you're not gonna mention everything, you're just gonna like stop like talking to your mother for some reason, like, oh, dinner's ready, and you're like, all right, goodbye mom, and that's it. Like, okay, I feel like you could have spoken a bit more if it concerns you, you know, and not prioritize dinner over, you know, concerning things. But I don't know, she's a teenager, you know. They did say that she did say that she was a brat, but being a brat doesn't mean that you're dumb. And even then, you would complain. If she was a brat, she would complain about the environment. So I don't know, generally I do think that the writing is a bit weaker on this side. I think this is actually one of the weaker games, in my opinion. I do, the build-up was so good. I really like the aesthetic, but to me there were a couple of pitfalls here and there. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for Tsugunohi, A Whisper from the Past. And I'll wrap up all of the main games from the base Tsugunohi game. And then after that, we have 2 more Tsugunohi games, and we're going to be done with the series until the next one. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you, and take care. Bye.